All right, y'all, it is summertime. It is hot outside. We are all busy. And I know the last thing that we want to do is spend hours on end in our kitchen. So today I have got some delicious, amazing, no fuss dinners to share with you guys. You and your family are gonna love these. And this first one I'm so excited about. It sounds so gourmet. It sounds like something that would take you forever to make, but it only takes about 15 minutes in the oven, a little bit of prep work. It's gonna be delicious. We are making chicken scampi stuffed shells. Tell me you're not excited.
Girl,
it's gonna be amazing.
There's a story behind that.
Ooh!
There's a story coming.
Bunky's taking it away because the first part is just getting our chicken prepped, and I'm gonna let you do the dirty work, okay?
Quite literally. Thank you. We got some boneless, skinless chicken breast here that I'm going to cube up.
So you can use chicken breast, you can do chicken tenderloins, you can do a rotisserie chicken if you really wanna make this super easy.
I think chicken tenderloins would actually make it. How big do you want these, by the way? Like 1 inch
That's good,
cubes?
just like bite-sized pieces.
Just nice little cubes.
And it's so funny, y'all, because you know, anytime that I like cube chicken, I always do it with my scissors over the pan.
Yeah.
And it drives Bunky bonkers, so he's like, no, we're cutting this with a knife.
It truly does. I feel like this just gives you such more
even
and control over it and all that.
Well, the fact that that knife is going through that so easily, I'm like, wow, this actually is simple.
Take note, Bunky.
See, for me, it's like I just don't want to dirty up one more dish.
Oh, that's what the dishwasher's for, my dear. In our Q&A, whose favorite job is loading the dishwasher?
That guy.
Mine.
Yes.
So you need not worry about the dirty dishes.
Bunky and I have been saying, like, we have so enjoyed all of y'all's comments and like your feedback on the Q&A. It has been so fun to read through all of them.
It really meant a lot seeing all that. I mean, y'all know, those of you who left the heart comment, you've been here a while. It took me a while to come out of my shell.
Yeah.
But y'all keep on hyping me up, you know. I guess I'm doing something right. So
you are.
We appreciate you.
We really do.
How we looking here?
It's great. Okay, while you finish that, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all seasoning wise. So basically, we're going to season our chicken, cook it in the same pan that we're gonna cook our sauce in. That's gonna go on top of this, but I didn't use the exact, they're like, obviously, Jessica. I did not use the exact seasonings that the recipe called for, only because I didn't have 2 of them. So I'm gonna leave the recipe down below, but of course I used a little bit of Italian salad dressing seasoning, y'all already knew. Some paprika. I didn't have cayenne, so I used crushed red pepper flakes. And then I am slap out of garlic.
I mean, like, it's a miracle, I feel like, when we actually go through an entire spice container. You know? Like,
you know what I'm so grateful for?
Something feels so good about it when it happens. You're like, man, I really got my money's worth out of that.
Yeah, well, I happen to have our RV seasonings here. So when I ran out of this, I was able to use some of our like RV garlic powder, but I still got to refill that.
Oh.
Anyway, and then just some salt and pepper. So that's what's in here. And we're gonna coat our chicken and then just cook it till it's all the way cooked through. All the chicken has to go into stuffed shells, and they're like ginormous. Okay, so a couple of things to note. Bunky's finishing up our chicken, but I did reserve just a little bit of our seasoning mixture because we're gonna use this in our sauce. And then Bunky also got us a pot of water to bring to a boil back here because we gotta cook our jumbo shells that we're gonna stuff. So these are the ones that we got, and they just take like 8 or 9 minutes to cook. Now this recipe also calls for a good bit of cheese, so like Monterey Jack, cheddar, and then mozzarella. I have a bag of mozzarella, so that's what I'm using. This is a no fuss dinner, friends. And then I have a little bit of Colby Jack left over. I'm gonna use that. And then we don't have Monterey Jack, we have pepper jack. So I'm just using what I have. Again, no fuss. Whatever's in the fridge, that's what you're gonna use, okay? Okay?
Okay, I feel like the combination of, I mean, mozzarella I think is crucial for the creamy, like, meltiness.
Yeah.
I'm liking the Colby Jack because
even more melty.
I'm okay with a little bit of that cheddar
coming
through, you know? And then the pepper jack, what's not to love?
Give it a little kick. I have everyone's favorite handy dandy cheese grater, and I'm just gonna grate up all of our cheese into this bowl. Before I get too far here, I gotta get just a little piece of Colby Jack that I can give Daisy without the pepper jack. Can't forget about our girl. You can't have her eating pepper jack either. Was it good? She's like, Mom, I want some more, please. In this same pan that we cooked the chicken, because you want all the remnants, seasonings, that's like your flavor, okay? So in that same exact pan, add about 2 tablespoons of butter.
I just gotta tell y'all something real quick.
Tell us.
While Bunky's doing that. Y'all know how, like, when you were a kid, there were those little capsules that you would drop into water, and then the capsule was like a gelatin, but it would dissolve. And
I vaguely remember
out
this.
of the capsule, you would then have this surprise, like, foam-shaped creature. They were usually dinosaurs in my case.
I don't think I ever did this,
remember
Bunky.
this?
No, but I love the idea.
When I was a kid, you would, like, drop in a bowl or something. It would be like a capsule, and you wouldn't know what was going to come out of the capsule.
Okay.
But then next thing you know, anyway, I'm hoping that these shells do what those capsules did. Because do you see how small this is?
Oh, it's gonna bloom.
You think it's gonna bloom? Ooh,
Yeah.
bloom. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Bunky's figuring that out. To my butter, I'm gonna add about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Now, again, if you just have like jarred garlic and you want to be easy peasy, do that.
This is really fun.
You're having fun?
Yeah.
I'm having fun cooking with you.
I mean, I'm having fun dropping the shells.
Oh. I thought you meant you're having fun with me.
You're alright too.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're just going to let this garlic saute for a couple of minutes until it's nice and fragrant. Okay, now I have 1 cup of a white wine. This is a Chardonnay. You can do Sauvignon Blanc. You can do Pinot Grigio. You just don't want it to be a sweet wine. You want it to be more of like a savory wine. And we're going to go ahead and add this in nice and slowly. And then we're going to let this simmer until it reduces almost by half. Now, I do want to say, I know in a lot of recipes, you can kind of like substitute the alcohol for something else, but in this particular recipe, I don't really feel like you can. And I went back and looked at the recipe that I'm going off of, and that girl even says in there that she wouldn't substitute it either because it really gives it so much good flavor. But since we are letting it reduce down, it's kind of evaporating and all the alcohol is cooking out of it, so there will not be like alcohol in this dish.
Let's give it a little stir.
It's already reduced a good bit.
Look at that. Garlic. It's like it's almost like puffed up.
I'm gonna let it keep going for just a few more minutes. Are these done, baby? You don't
You
think?
told me those things were gonna bloom, and we are still like in the caterpillar phase.
Baby, that is bloomed.
Well, it actually has been about 8 to 9 minutes.
If they're tender, we gotta pull them out.
Okay. Well, I'll get on it then.
So to our chicken, this is what we're gonna stuff the shells with. I'm gonna go ahead and add in a good amount of our cheese. We're gonna reserve some for the top once we bake it. Just gonna stir that cheese in. Let it like start melting in there. My mouth is watering. Like, I cannot wait for this dinner. Don't you feel like it's kind of been a minute since we've had a really, really good home cooked meal at night?
You know what? I know this might sound strange, but I enjoy cooking indoors so much more when it's dark outside.
Me too.
It might
it's more cozy.
It might just be because we have that, the big door. But like, it makes me feel like it's winter time outside.
I know, and I kind of like it.
Yeah,
I'm not even mad about it.
Good, yeah. Y'all couldn't tell it's winter time in here.
Even though we're making easy summer dinners.
Look, can y'all even see me anymore? The air conditioning down so low.
Oh my
it's like
gosh.
steaming in here.
Y'all, please tell me what you leave your AC on. Tell us in the comments, because Bunky and I have been tug of war with this.
We've been at odds
For a couple of weeks now. You can just use this, but I need you to reserve me a little bit of pasta water. Okay? And then I need 2/3 cup of chicken broth.
Okay, I'm gonna go chicken broth first, pasta water second.
Well, no, I'm saying you can put that chicken broth in there and then use something else for the pasta water. We're gonna finish our sauce over here. Y'all, we are eating late tonight. This is unlike us.
Hence the reason it's dark outside.
Yeah. Okay, so now that our sauce has reduced, we're adding in more butter. This does have a lot of butter in it.
Goodness.
What can you do?
Well, you've only gone about half stick so far.
Okay, there we go.
You know, biscuits are worse.
Oh gosh. Along with our butter, we're gonna add in our remaining seasonings.
I just love that you actually like mixed and combined all of those into their own little container.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. Oh, this looks and smells
That's
so good.
Basically, we just velvetized that.
Oh, yes, we did. Oh, velvetized. I like that word. Okay, now we're gonna do the zest and the juice of 1 lemon, which that's gonna give it so much brightness. Ooh.
Oh, I smell that now.
It smells amazing.
Yeah, I definitely This is where we're getting that scampi in.
Exactly.
You know? Oh my lord, y'all.
What?
This lady, I left the little baggie that the lemon came in as our cutting platform over here, and
Listen, I'm gonna try this. I ain't even listened to him.
no, here's the juicer here.
Okay. I think if you juice it upside down, it keeps the seeds from falling out.
Oh gosh, you got me so flustered. I don't even know where. There it is.
But I'll use Bunky's juicer. Okay, the juice of 1 entire lemon. Why is this not moving, Bunky?
I don't know. Do you need my help?
This juicer isn't working. Okay, I'm gonna try your juicer with this side.
I mean, if you need me to get in there, you just let me know.
That one's better. It's fresh, dude. Just got it today. Okay, add in a good amount of that Parmesan, okay?
Okay, like how much?
Like a good amount.
See, I was gonna say something a minute ago, okay, y'all, about the spice thing. I was like, man, why do our spices always get all clumpy? Because when you're shaking them directly over a pan that's steaming,
Yeah.
it gets moisture into your jar, and then you'll never be the same.
Before you do that, let's add in our other liquids.
Okay.
Okay, you scooch your
I'll start just getting a bunch of Parmesan over here.
Okay, I'm gonna add in our chicken broth, a little bit of pasta water. This calls for heavy cream, but I've only got half and half. Yeah, it's perfect. So we're gonna use half and half. Like I said, we're using what we've got here.
This is one of those,
I'm not measuring this. Okay, Bunk got our Parmesan in there. I'm gonna add some freshly chopped parsley. We have a little bit of green. I might even add a little bit more. Let this continue to just kind of like simmer and reduce, and then we're gonna go ahead and start stuffing our shells.
filled with joy.
Love it.
As will my stomach after I eat this.
Okay, so take a spoonful of like your chicken and cheese and plop it right down in there. Will you spray my baking dish?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna make these and set them right here because we gotta put some of our sauce in the bottom. Just like so. Ooh, that looks so good. Okay, that was perfection.
I'm having so much fun doing this.
Okay, we gotta say something for the top though.
Okay. Well, that was just like
Okay,
really
that's
fun. Okay,
perfect.
one more. There we go.
Okay, so put like a good bit of your sauce in the bottom and then just start laying in your stuffed shells. I told Bunky this recipe might be more of a fuss than like not. I mean, it's not super involved, but it's not just like, you know, throw some chicken and veggies on a sheet pan either. But I feel like it's gonna be so worth it.
Yeah. The thing is though, is like from here on out, we're home free.
It's home free, babe.
Yeah. Do you want me to help you like place these?
Yeah, you can. Gosh, I am so stinking excited. I cannot wait to eat this.
Well,
you cooked literally the perfect amount. Here, just stick that one right there.
Stuff it.
Yeah.
Stuff it right there.
Okay, you pour our sauce all over the top. There you go. There's a better look at all of our stuffed shells.
You ready?
Yep.
Just like
Right on top. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. Okay.
I think everybody just got a little bit of love.
Take the rest of your cheese. Just add it right on top. Yes.
Get those corners
I'm
now.
gonna get them. I gotta get our mozzarella still.
You mean to tell me there's more?
There's more. Should I do a little Parmesan too?
I would.
I would.
Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That was just left in the bowl. Like, let's get that in there. Why not?
Okay, now this goes into the oven. 375 for about 15 minutes and we are gonna be eating dinner.
Ooh.
That looks so good.
Alright. We're going in with the wide load scooper.
Okay.
Because we're going to scoop all the shells and their saucy goodness.
Okay, it looks amazing.
Maybe a little cheese in there too. Oh, hello.
Looks so
Don't you
good.
get lost now.
No, that's the best part. I am so stinking excited you just don't even know.
Before we get into the taste test,
Yes.
I gotta tell y'all.
Tell us our story.
Tell y'all my story. So, when was it that we were on our Red Lobster gimmick?
Oh gosh. Like 2 years ago.
That was about 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Well, so this recipe being a scampi recipe way back when I was a kid. So like we would go out for dinner for our birthday usually. And for a period of time, I would choose to go to Red Lobster.
Really?
I had this, I don't know what it was, like I loved the shrimp scampi. At Red Lobster, and probably the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
The Cheddar Bay biscuits, baby!
But I did very much enjoy scampi at Red Lobster for many years. Like it's funny to me.
Well, I read in this recipe, she said you can substitute the chicken for shrimp.
Oh, for
sure.
So
we could have done that.
Yeah. So this, I mean, this looks very scampi-esque. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. I love the flavor.
That's scampi.
Did you say scampi?
It's scampi.
No.
We achieved the scampi.
I mean, I hope so.
No, I will say, I feel like we have, like, for sure, the scampi flavor. Mm-hmm. Like butter, garlic, lemon, and parsley. And white wine. Mm-hmm. The cheese is nice. Mm-hmm. The cheese is nice. And I like the fact that it's stuffed in a shell, which resembles the shell of a shrimp.
Yeah, that's true.
How about that, everybody? Mm-hmm. As we were preparing this whole meal...
Bunky was questioning me as always.
We were questioning ourselves, I would say.
Okay, we were questioning ourselves.
But we made it through, and this is success.
It was amazing.
It was good.
Now, I feel like when I was reading this recipe, it seemed a lot more simple. It was simple. It really was. Mm-hmm. It was just a lot of like throwing things in one pan. The flavor is phenomenal.
Yeah. Like, it truly, truly is. Mm-hmm. I don't know how much garlic you put in there, but whatever. That's it?
Yeah, perfect amount.
Wow.
So good.
That was some good garlic. This gives me motivation to stuff more shells.
Oh, same. I want to eat so many more stuffed shell recipes. If y'all have a really good one, please tell us what it is. Mm-hmm. Because, I have not had a stuffed shell. I was actually thinking back about this. When we lived in our old house, like maybe 4 years ago, I had a stuffed shell. And I don't think I've had one since then.
We made like ricotta stuffed shells. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to need you to back away so I can finish eating.
Okay, y'all have to make this recipe. I will leave it down below. I love you.
We're about to cook some happy food, Bonk.
Is it smiling at us again?
Smiling.
We reverted back to my style.
We're going with the scissor method today.
It's just so simple, I feel.
It is effective.
It's effective. We got a cube chicken. Now, this recipe, I have to tell y'all, is actually the most simple thing. And you can kind of add whatever veggies you have in your fridge, whatever you pick from your garden. If there's something about to go bad, you can add it in here. That's the kind of recipe I love in the summertime.
It's like a use it up recipe,
Use it up, yes. So we have our pot on the stove getting hot. This is a one pot dinner, which y'all know I absolutely love. Like Bunky said, I have some chicken tenderloins here that I just cut up into bite-sized pieces. And we're gonna go ahead and just season these. You can use whatever your favorite, like garlic and herb or Italian dressing seasoning, whichever one you love. Use that to season your chicken. So I'm gonna add a little bit of oil, and then I am gonna use a mixture of these two. I think I've talked to y'all, I'm pretty sure I have, about this air fryer garlic parmesan. I get it at Publix. Sometimes I can't find it at other grocery stores, but it's really, really good. And you don't have to use it on air fryer chicken. You can use it whatever you want to. I've actually put it on potatoes, and it's really delicious.
It just tastes good.
I feel like you could use this on pork chops. That would be really good.
Ooh.
So you use it how you want to. Anyway, I'm gonna season our chicken with a little bit of this. And see, I like that it's really Parmesan-y. And this dish that we're making has a lot of Parmesan too. And of course,
always.
I was thinking about it. This little packet right here is my new ranch dressing.
Yes, it is.
I've never used ranch dressing seasoning anymore. I use this, and I like it better.
Yeah, it's definitely replaced the ranch packet for you.
It has, but every single dish can benefit from this seasoning. It just tastes so good.
Yeah, I agree.
Put a bit of this on here. And then I'm just going to toss this and get it in our pan and cook it till it's all the way cooked through.
And it is actually described as a salad dressing and recipe mix.
That's what I'm saying.
So
every recipe.
I feel like you're validated in your use of this as an all-purpose seasoning, basically.
Thank you. Now, this recipe is going to go fast because it's done in like under 30 minutes. The one that I'm going off of actually doesn't call for any veggies, but veggies would be amazing in this. And I was reading through her recipe, and she's like, yeah, if you want to add veggies, add them in. So I cut up an entire zucchini just into like these little half moon shapes. I think that broccoli would be good in there, even like roasted red peppers would be good. Add your squash, whatever you want. I'm gonna let my chicken cook until it's almost done, and then I'll add my zucchini in and saute that along with our chicken. So we're making like a one pot garlic parmesan orzo one dish dinner. And I also have another little secret ingredient that I'm gonna add in at the end that this recipe doesn't call for, but it's gonna make it like chef's kiss.
Oh. Al dente perfection in 9 to 10 minutes.
It's about to be perfection. Okay, so now that our zucchini and chicken are nice and sauteed. Of course, you can use clove garlic, but these are no fuss dinners. So we're doing garlic today. We're gonna do 2 cloves. We're gonna do like 2 regular sized tablespoons.
2 lovely scoops.
2 lovely scoops.
Like 1?
Okay,
that's like
sure.
1 clove.
Okay.
2 cloves.
Okay, perfect. Now just let this kind of saute for 30 seconds to a minute.
Would it be good to put the orzo in there first?
To let it toast up?
So that it kind of toasts and absorbs like all of the existing juices directly first?
The recipe does not say that, but I was literally thinking the exact same thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Good minds think alike. Great chefs in this kitchen today, okay?
So, may I do the honors?
Yeah. So 1 cup of orzo goes in.
Sprinkle that in there.
Yeah. And let it hang out for like a minute, you know, toast up.
Because I think that the orzo will actually absorb a lot of the moisture that's already in there, and then it might toast a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can add in the liquid to finish the cook.
This is what I'm talking about, Bunky.
Oh, you see that?
It already looks like it's fluffing up.
Yeah.
See, this is my favorite kind of dinner. It's just like, it feels light, it feels refreshing, it feels easy. You use the veggies in your fridge. Like, there's nothing that's not great about this dinner. And you can make this in like 100 different flavors and ways. Like, add in pesto. That would be absolutely scrumptious. You could add in your chili onion crunch. That would be scrumptious. Like, there's so many ways to really like flavor this and make it your own. We're just doing like a very easy standard version, but I do have a secret ingredient we're adding in here.
You could drop in some tomatoes right at the end.
That's what I was saying. Like, roasted red tomatoes would be so good in there. Sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm gonna add in about 2 3/4 cup of chicken broth. So there's 2, and there's literally just a little bit in here. So I'm gonna add the rest of this. I feel like that's actually perfect. So we're just gonna bring that to like a rolling simmer and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. And then after that, we just add in our Parmesan cheese, my secret ingredient, and that's it. It's done. Like, the easiest little dinner. And I want to tell y'all, this recipe actually calls for chopped onion.
I knew it.
I omitted them. So if you want to add onion in here, add it whenever I added in the garlic. Add your garlic and onion at the same time, let it saute, and then, you know, add your orzo and your chicken broth.
I feel like some onion in here would be
really good. I know. Yeah. It would. So if you love onion, you do you. Okay, so now that we have cooked most of that liquid out, you can see there's just still a little bit left in there, which I want because that's gonna help melt our secret ingredient. But before we put that in, we're just gonna put like a good amount of grated Parmesan in here. You can also just do like bagged Parmesan, fresh Parmesan, whatever you've got.
a healthy shake.
A healthy shake, how's that?
I think that's the perfect amount.
I am like mouth-watering, cannot wait. You just have no idea.
You wanna know something funny?
Tell me.
What's your favorite entree to get at a Mexican restaurant?
ACP, baby! Yes! This is kind of ACP.
Arroz con pollo. But
yes!
This is orzo con pollo.
Bunky, you are right! That's exactly what this is.
Isn't that funny?
No wonder I love it so much.
Yeah. The pasta of rices.
Yes!
Or the rice of pastas.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
Yeah.
I can like barely talk to y'all because my mouth jets are just like fueling right now, okay? Now, for my little secret ingredient, I told Bunky to grab a block of Boursin at the grocery store, and he called me. He's like, they're out of it, but they have the Boursin crumbles. And I'm like, no, that actually sounds like it will work better, so please pick that up. Tell me how yummy and creamy a little bit of Boursin in this dish. Oh, it's like made for this.
It's like it's taking it to the next level.
Y'all, you just don't know.
Like, this in itself would be so good.
Just as it is.
When you had that though,
perfection.
You know
perfection,
what's so
people.
funny? I had to I was trying to find that, and like, not that, I was trying to find the regular Boursin, and then I couldn't find it. So I asked a lady who was, you know, standing there near the deli counter, and she showed me, and the only one that they had were the blocks of the like chive and shallot.
But you know, I
said that's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work.
Then she was like, but over here we have this one, and I was like, oh, I've never seen the crumbles before.
Me either. This is perfect.
It almost makes it easier because it's already broken up, so it's gonna like spread throughout
and
faster.
melt better. Okay, so just sprinkle some of this right on in here. Let's just do the whole container.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There's no point in just...
I know Boursin is sometimes expensive, but when you can find it, like that was actually $3.99.
Oh, that's not bad for Boursin.
Yeah, I know. It was on, I mean, it was normally like $6, I think. So I said, okay.
This is a pot of yummy goodness I just want to devour. I literally feel like this is the most perfect meal.
Oh my gosh, I can just smell that cheese.
Doesn't it smell good?
Yeah. It's already disappearing so well.
I know.
Wow. That just took it to a luscious level.
It's luscious. It's velvety. It's silky. It is ready to go in my belly. Every single second, this has gotten better and better. Creamier and creamier. Truly, this might be one of our favorite dishes of the whole year. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Look at that.
I would give it that fair chance without even having tasted it yet.
Same. Wow. I'm so excited. I told Bunky it was the kindness of my heart to let him taste us first.
You know what I like about the Boursin crumbles too?
What?
Like you can find little bits in here, you know, that
still
didn't
intact?
Yeah, that bring a smile to anybody's face.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot to describe in here.
Okay, tell me.
The chicken stays so moist and tender because of all the liquid that is just simmering in the whole time. It actually, that's delicious chicken.
Okay.
The zucchini, I feel like, crucial.
Uh-huh.
Like any vegetable, I would definitely put a vegetable in there because I really do feel like the zucchini is adding. The orzo, it's magnificent because like it's cooking with the chicken broth. I mean, that is just bringing so much flavor too. But the Boursin,
I know.
that just takes it over the top. Like actually takes it over the top.
As I sit here and think through this, I'm like, I do feel as though one squeeze of lemon would brighten this up so much. Mm-hmm. Next time I'm going to ask is a lemon.
That wouldn't hurt. This is just delicious. It's just so satisfying. Like it's perfect.
Okay, I gotta try it.
But I can't stop eating it. Before you take a bite,
Okay.
I will say for all of my normal people out there, some onions in there would absolutely just make it impeccable. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bunky. Oh my gosh.
Like I really like the orzo instead of rice with that.
Too.
Yeah.
The word, as soon as I put that in my mouth, I was just like silky.
Yeah.
I mean, creamy. The flavor is so delicious. I don't know how to say other than like, this is a repeat, one of my favorite dinners. Like, it is so incredible. I do think you need a veggie to kind of like break it up a little bit. I do think a little squeeze of lemon juice would just brighten it a hair bit. But the flavor...
Zucchini is like the perfect veggie in there.
I thought it would be really good. It's the orzo and the Boursin for me. Those two things are... We have to cook with them more often. I don't know why we don't.
Yeah, that crumble pack too is legit.
You have to try this dish. You will love it. It will feed a crowd.
Yeah, because you can make, like, if you have the pan like we do, like if you have one of those big high wall, like we could have doubled that.
We could have.
I mean, you could feed 10 people with this.
Everyone will love it. If you have like a backyard cookout and you need a dish that every single person is going to love, make that. It is so incredible. I will leave both of these recipes down below in the description box for you guys. I love you so very much. Thank you for hanging out with us in the kitchen. Lots more summer recipes coming y'all's way. And as always, if you are new, we'd love for you to stick around and join our family. So hit that subscribe button before you leave. Give this one a thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye y'all.